live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We've been on when there's no games at all. We're on today when there's just one game. We've had other days where there's just one game, and it happens. But tomorrow we got 11 games, I believe. So, it's odd on Christmas that we get more than 5 games, but we're going to have 11 games tomorrow. So that's, it's like a baseball schedule, right? It's like a Monday baseball schedule, even a little better. So pretty good. And of course, then heading into the weekend, college basketball lightens up for a few days, and then it regains momentum. But normally it's like the kids all go home for the holidays, and they kind of slow it down and then ramp it up, kind of just like us. But let me bring the guys in, and of course we got our normal cast of characters. Got Rod, Chris, and Brian with us this morning. Just a light schedule. Brian, you have anything going on today?
Oh, boy, do I ever. I broke out a new pen for today because the other one was starting to lose its luster. Number 1 in college football, 56% winners, 76 and 59, plus 11,000 something odd dollars. But today, my bowl total of the year, my biggest total that I'm going to be betting all season long in the bowl games comes today. $30, pickdogs.com. Pick it up.
Luster's last stand. Chris, what do you got?
I tell you, I didn't like the bowl game enough today to put it out in the premium area. So the one day I'll probably take a pass. But I do still have my 3-day pass up there. You guys can get that over for $79.95. We're going to get you all the college basketball, NFL for tomorrow. We're going to get you college on the weekend, NFL. It's going to be a great weekend. So
okay, so if anybody has a Chris Ruffalo 3-day pass or weekly pass, email me, mitch@pickdogs.com, and I will add a day.
Actually, you know what? I'll throw something up there right now. I still got time. I'll throw something up there right now.
If you have a Chris Ruffalo 3-day pass or weekly pass, even though he's going to throw something up, email me. I'll add a day. Same with all of us.
Well, some guys I'm sure have added NBA maybe for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not adding for yearlies. That's for sure. I'm not
got one more day.
Or monthlies, But if you have a 3-day, you have a 3-day. I mean, I have a pick out there. And it's just like, it's the same as if it's Monday Night Football. But I don't know, man. I don't know why I said that. But I know I'm going to end up with like a zillion emails. But I'm going
to send you an email just to add to the
But it's like if you bought a 3-day, and it's kind of like, I'll admit it, I don't love today's game. So if it wasn't a bowl game and the only game, I probably would have taken up. I probably would have done a Ruffalo.
I think that total is easy.
I think it is too. I think it is. All right, what the hell? I don't care. So what? Give away.
Well, no bonus.
I'll give away $10,000 in picks.
Use bonus code ELF.
No, we don't do bonus codes. I think our prices are fair to begin with. Rod, go ahead.
For me, I got a side winner in the Mexico Bowl tonight. This afternoon. I think it's at 3:30 Eastern or something. Bell over the Pick Dogs premium website.
Yeah, I was 5-4 yesterday. If you bought two of my 3 packs, you won, and the other one I went 1-2. And some guy, Mike Mannion, sends me this nastiest of all nasty messages. Then he goes on our Facebook page, the Pick Dogs Facebook page, saying like he bought my premium picks, my 3-pack, and that I've been 0-10. It's
we predicted it right on the free show yesterday, what we said about the NBA. So
yeah, no, the thing is, I went 1-2. It happens. It happens. I go 0-3, in my 3-pack sometimes. It happens. But it's like, it doesn't mean I went 0-10. It doesn't mean he gets to call me a fucking piece of garbage and all this other stuff that he did. And then, of course, when I called him out on it, then he's the victim. And then he went on all of our Facebook. Then he went on our Facebook page of Pick Dogs, because immediately when I saw the message that he sent me through the messenger on on our on our help, I blocked him out of the Facebook group because I already know where this is going, right? So I've been, down the road with trolls like this. Now, he's not a troll. He's just, he's this, right? It's like he paid $29, so he lost, so he thinks that's an open ticket to just kick my face in the mud,
And just because you lose one pick on
right.
one
And
day,
the thing is that
everybody
knows out there that if you contact me, I would have probably given you a free 3 days or something, right? It's like if you were that dissatisfied and really, that upset. Most people are gamblers that we work with, so they know. It's like you win, you lose, and it's like that's why we offer the guaranteed. And it's like, so to me, it's just I don't understand it. It's like I don't like losing either. Believe me, when that Florida Atlantic receiver fell down and he was wide open, he was gone for the touchdown for the cover.
Fell down and he stumbled.
I knew we were dead. And then when they started calling like the timeouts when they weren't inside the number, it was like, what are you doing? There's the Willie Taggart that Ruffalo hates. And, then the play call on fourth down you have a perfectly good running back who's, to give the ball to. You try running this like 185-pound quarterback. Let's just say he's not your speed guy, right? What the hell was that, right?
Yeah, it's painful to watch.
Right,
that.
but it's so that would have made that package 2-1 if they get in, but they didn't, right? And that's part of it, right? We've been on both sides of it. I've been on the other side with the guy, the guy takes a knee in that spot, right? And I've been on the other side of that too. But that's betting, and it's like so if that if that makes it 1-2, and this guy also, the other thing. And it's like, he's emailing me. He's sending the message about how bad the picks are. Okay, so here were the 3 picks in the package. Okay, Indiana, which, but he lives in Illinois. He couldn't even bet that game, right? So Indiana, Florida Atlantic, and Boise. Those were the 3 picks. Okay, so he's emailing me. The Boise game hadn't even started yet. That I'm 0-3. You lost all these picks. It's frickin' halftime of the Indiana game. Florida Atlantic is like just recovered that fumble. Like they've just recovered the fumble and are driving down. They ended up on the 2-yard line there and didn't get in. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't understand people. I don't like losing either, but it's like.
But. Yesterday we came on and told people that the NBA was going to be pretty sharp.
We should have made all the NBA picks that we gave out on the show premium picks, and we would have been set for the season.
Yeah.
Even the games, and the other thing is like I'll give out a pick in a video, and then on the show I might give the opposite side, and that's why we have the show, not so I can regurgitate everything I've said in the videos already. It's if I get late information, and that's the idea of the drive-through. Why it's at 6:00 every day is because this way it gives everybody a chance for line moves, late information. The whole idea of the drive-through original idea is that it's late information. Ruffalo doesn't always push in that direction, but it's like, but that's what it's supposed to be.
Creighton hurt me the most yesterday. It just fell apart with the cover at the end, and that cost me. I have a losing day, but
miss some free throws.
It happens. No, and that's part of betting. I took the Raptors, and it's like, so in my premium picks in the NBA, here's was my strategy, and I'll tell you guys right after the fact. It really doesn't matter. Is that I said to myself, and I said, I have like 10 games here that I really like, and I said that at the beginning of the show. And if you went through the picks that we gave out on the show, we gave out the Magic, the Wizards, all these teams. But I said, when I was doing my premium picks, I said, I'm not going to go down on my premium picks with a road team on opening night. I am not going to do that. So I gave out only home teams. I don't know if anyone picked up on that, but I only gave out home teams. But the one home team that lost for me was the Raptors, and they weren't really home. And
no,
it was just a bad pick.
The Bulls.
Yeah, but that wasn't a premium pick, But that wasn't a premium.
Raptors went Raptors went 0 for 10 from the 3-point line in the third quarter.
They were winning. They were winning. It was
like a nice first half, and they came out after the second half, and their third quarter wasn't so good. But I see they're missing some big guys. Those two big guys are gonna.
It happens, and it's like all I'm trying to say. I'm not like all I'm trying to say is that I don't sit here and claim to win them all, and I don't even claim to have a winning month every single month. These are my best bets. If when you guys lose, I lose too. But it's like, and if there's ever an issue, you contact me. I'm usually the one that answers the customer service thing. How I do it while I'm doing all these videos, doing all this other, I don't know. I don't even know how I do it anymore, to be honest with you. But I managed to get it done. Sometimes I don't answer in the first 5 minutes because I'm on the show, right? Or because it's like, but I try to, and I'm going to start training some other people to handle this customer service stuff because it's too much for me. But at the end of the day, 99.9% of the people that contact me there leave happy, But it's like, if you don't give me a chance, like this guy, this guy, not only did he not, Mike Mannion, not only did he not give me a chance, he didn't wait till the freaking games were over. And in one of the cases, he didn't wait for the game to start. And then, to go on our Facebook page and say, I went 0 for 10. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, believe me, I feel bad enough about the 1 and 2, It's like, what is your problem, man? It's like a lot of you guys, I know it's that time of year. And, I don't say this on the show, and I don't try and bring too much of my personal life onto here. I mean, you guys, I try and open up to you guys more than most of the other guys do on any of the other shows. You guys know more about me. But I'm sober, and I've been sober for a long time. I have over 16 years of sobriety, and it changed my life. And for a lot of you guys out there, maybe it's something to think about. If you can't control yourself, if that's, I talk to people the way that I want to be talked to, and when I cross that line, and Rod will tell you this, and so will Brian, and so will Chris. When I cross that line and I get back what I deserve or what I've basically gotten myself involved to, I own up to it. And whether I'm willing to sit there and take it or do it, but I always admit my part in it, always. And I don't make up lies about it. I just say things that I maybe cross the line in the language I use, but I don't lie. I don't make things up. You're 0 and 10. It's like, my picks are documented on the website. It's like, they're documented.
Yeah, right now you're the hottest guy out there.
I don't know about that. I was 5 and 4 yesterday. I don't know. There's nothing hot about that. It was good. I mean, I'll take it.
We're talking about overall for the last 10 days or so.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had like a cold period for like a week or so. Maybe over the past month, maybe a week or two, but that's normal. You can't just stay hot forever. Nobody does.
Chris Ruffalo's pretty hot right now too.
He is a hot man.
I keep track of guys. I got my eye on people.
He's a hot mess.
Ain't that the truth?
So I changed out my pen. I'm ready to change my whole mojo going into that Christmas. We'll see. Marquette surprised me how bad they played yesterday.
Anyways, I just didn't understand it, It's like, and especially because one of the games hadn't even started yet. It's like, you can't score me a loser when the game hasn't started. And then they won by like 50, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Or those contact people when the game started. Are you really sure that this game's gonna win?
How about when it moves a half a point?
Oh my God, are you sure? Are you still sure?
It's like, believe me, if it's a half a pointer on a full schedule, it's not one of my premium picks. That was like my Miami Magic yesterday on the show. Remember, I was like, and the other day the Colts. Remember the Colts? I'm like 7.5 dead. 7 is right where it's gonna be. It's like, sometimes you just know, and then it's not a premium pick. Anyways, let's get to today's game. We got one game. It's the New Mexico Bowl. It's being played in Frisco, Texas. The first time I realized that Frisco was not, when people were talking about Frisco and it wasn't San Francisco, it was just a few years ago, to be honest with you. Because they played the Division II championship, the one that North Dakota State's always in, is always in Frisco, Texas. And I met somebody from North Dakota, and they're like, yeah, they were here in Maui, and they were like, yeah, had I known, I would have gone to Frisco, if had I known North Dakota was going to go. Because they were wearing the North Dakota hat, which are odd. It's an odd fan base there. They don't pay attention to any other team, just the Bison. It's like they don't like the whole college football picture, everything else. It's irrelevant. It's kind of like MMA fans. There's no really, just because you're an MMA fan doesn't mean you like any sports. It just seems like MMA. We have a new MMA guy on the way as well. I'll be doing a show with him. I'm really excited about it. This guy is a heavy hitter. He is. He's really good. He's gonna be doing a podcast and everything. He is. I'm super excited.
Excited for that.
To be bringing this guy on, but I'll introduce you to him in the new year because there's no cards right now, but there's 3 coming up in January within a 7-day period. That's when we'll bring him on. Brian, what do you think about this game? Hawaii and Houston. These teams haven't played in a long time. The last time they played, there was a massive brawl.
Yeah, for me in this game, I bet the game early this morning. I got a +10. I see it's at 9.5. That's pretty much where it's been. I think Hawaii's going for 3 straight winning seasons. Hawaii's let me down and come through for me a couple times this year. They've been 50-50, but I see this as a touchdown game. Houston, I see coming out with a little bit of rust on them. So for me, give me the points and Rainbows. I don't think they win it, but I think they keep it within a touchdown.
June 5th, 2004 for me. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to look at the total. I like the over here. Neither team's really a stacked offense, but still feels a little bit low. Hawaii putting up 26 a game, Houston 32 a game, but they're both giving up 30 plus per game this season, so I like the over in this spot. I expect a shootout.
Rod?
I'm with Chris. I like the over here. I expect a shootout as well. This Houston defense is not the greatest either. Both teams will score. I think both teams are gonna get in the 30s. I think the over.
I like Hawaii here. I live in Hawaii. I don't have that much of a choice. I have to show my face.
I'm guilty by association.
That's pretty much it. I gave it out in the video. I don't know. I think this game is, like I said, it's not one of my favorite games of bowl season.
Did Hawaii play last Christmas Eve?
Hawaii normally plays in the Hawaii Bowl, like in Honolulu. They didn't have the game this year, so they play on Christmas Eve a lot. But normally they play really well in their bowl games traditionally. The thing is, this year we have Christmas bowl game. So it's great because we have like the 2 teams that fell flat on their face last week, Buffalo and Marshall, right, facing off as they should. It's funny because they could have, if they would have both won, they would have faced off also. It's like either way, It's like the Camellia Bowl. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, I like that. One.
Yeah, I like tomorrow's. I like.
There's a nice mishmash tomorrow.
Yeah, there is a nice mismatch. We got an NFL, we've got 5 NBA, 4 college basketball, 1 college football. It's a good card, It's definitely a bettor's card tomorrow.
I think college football is more intriguing than the NFL game tomorrow.
The NFL game is the rematch of the playoff game last year, which Minnesota won.
Numbers-wise, I don't see too much of an advantage on the spread. So
Well,
that's early.
when you have those games where it's the only game in town, that it's usually just so much action that it's tight as a vice. It's like a Notre Dame game. It's just tight as a vice. It's the line. Always is. Except for the Clemson game, of course. Whew. That was ugly.
I assume you're taking Alabama most likely.
I haven't really looked at any. I haven't looked at any games beyond today, which is crazy. I just don't have time for it.
I mean, far out, I really like Ohio State against Clemson, but we're ways away from that. But.
So we had in the last 30 days, so it rolls back to about Thanksgiving. We've had 1.71 million views on YouTube. Our closest competitor has right around 1 million, and that's the one with Brian's friend Dave Koken. Why are you guys always palling around?
He doesn't like me for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't think the other handicapping sites and handicappers like us.
And yesterday one of my other old friends didn't respond to me. Bastard.
Yeah, I think a lot of the sites and a lot of the people on the other sites don't like us because they don't like what we're doing. Because they don't like that we're kicking their ass. They don't like that we're putting documented records. They don't like that we're calling them out for not having documented records. They don't like that we have, fair pricing and we don't need to run coupons and that we're delivering more for free than they do, and we're delivering a better product for free. So, thinking that you're the top dog and then the reality of the numbers, because the numbers don't lie, My bank doesn't take Twitter followers and they don't take YouTube subscribers, right? I tried to pay my American Express bill, I got my bill for the pictures, for the website. I pay for it by the year. So it's a pretty big bill. They don't give USA's not giving away those pictures for free, I'll tell you that much. So I pay for it by the year. I got my bill and I tried to pay for it with Twitter followers and they said no. So, you guys take Twitter followers? No, we don't. Said, what about Instagram? Instagram followers?
I didn't know you had to pay for those pictures.
Oh yeah.
You should just put a picture of yourself up there.
Oh my God, no! The pictures are
Save some money.
The pictures are super expensive.
Or you could get the calendar, the Pick Dogs calendar with the Puck Dogs with their swimsuits on. Or
pictures
something.
are one of the most expensive things. In operating. I once used, so before I had a picture deal, so I once used a picture from what's that thing where it's like, it's all these pictures out on the internet and it's like a feed of them you can get. It's
Shutterstock?
No, not Shutterstock. That's pay pictures. This is like a free one.
Oh.
Forget what it's called, but we used to use that. And I got one of my pictures that someone used, and they didn't know about it, went into a photographer's forum, and they just roasted me. And I mean, those photographers, they have lawyers, and it's like they believe that like when you post a picture that you just use off the internet randomly, that's how you make all your money for the year is because you posted their picture. I mean, that's the assumption that they make. So it's like usually if you take a picture off the internet and put it on your website, just a random picture and just post it on your website, and you get the letter from the lawyer, usually the initial settlement amount that they want without going to court is $15,000 to $20,000 is what they want. That's why you pay for pictures. That's why if you ever notice on all our pictures, it says who took the picture. It says where we got it, who took it, credit. Because that's not only do we have to pay for the pictures, we also have to credit the person because they honestly believe, and these guys work their ass off. I know that, I know they do, but it's like these guys honestly believe that that's, supersedes everything else that we've done is their picture. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous thought process to even think that. Anyways, it's Christmas Eve for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it's not. We don't talk religion here, but
you probably can live without pictures. Okay.
I just want to tell everyone out there. I just want to say this, and we're going to probably keep today's show brief because tomorrow is going to be Christmas Day, and a lot of people have stuff to do, and we're going to have we'll probably filibuster for the full hour. But I'm super grateful for everybody, for these guys who show up every day and listen to my crap, and I get talked over, and I don't always agree with everything that they say. It's like they'll put all this thought and everything into something. I'll just be like, Houston sucks. But I'm super grateful to have them and all of you. A year ago, I was in a really bad place. I think everybody knew it. Everybody that watched our shows, everybody that watched my videos, everybody that knew me personally, everybody knew I was in a really, really dark place. Not with, drugs or abuse or anything like that. Just personally, I was in business-wise. I was in a really, really bad place. I was in the middle of, something that nobody should ever have to go through, where people that you trusted the most turned out to be the people you should have trusted the least. The people that you were most generous to were the people that used that to leverage it against you. People have had very short memories of, how I had basically sacrificed my own things to give them a better life for them and their family. But it's a different year, and I'm certainly not going to change the way that I do things because of that. And it's like I'm just super grateful that we are where we're at. And it's like, people ask me why I do so many videos and so many, all of this other stuff, and that I should take a day off. But I'm motivated. I'm so motivated to make this thing even bigger than where we're at. We are really, really just getting started. And I promise you that. We're going to really, aside from just us going over games and stuff, like I said, we're going to start bringing in more specialized guys, on some of the other stuff. And having an MMA, because MMA, it doesn't go with the mainstream stuff, right? It doesn't not all MMA fans like sports, right? So they're not going to sit through our hour-long, show to hear Brian say, "Oh, it's so square." I don't even know if there's such thing as a square MMA pick. I don't even know.
Sure there is. You get the big favorite that everybody's getting.
Brian's like, "Oh, there's square bets and everything."
It's the guy that looks like Abraham Lincoln that Mitch loves.
It's like you're flipping a coin. It's like Ruffalo calls heads. He's like, fillet of fish.
You want to go sharp?
It's like heads is such a square call on the coin toss. But I'm really excited about the future and what it holds. You'll be seeing changes. We're going to try, as always, we try not to take away from the things that we're already doing. We just try and add to it and enhance it. I've worked really hard on the, and I hate people that say that. So I'll just say I've dedicated a lot of my effort to the Pick Dogs YouTube channel, and I think this year I will probably start dedicating a lot more effort to the Sports Chat channel, with not me being the focus of it. I'll still do the dog of the day there every day, but to let the other cappers and kind of coach them up to do the videos. I have a specific style that I like the videos to be. So if you see sometimes on some of the other sites when it's someone who's doing the video that doesn't really stick to the format, it doesn't really work. That's why you see some of these other videos. I mean, I know people that tried doing like a live show like this last year that spent a lot of money on it that had like 5 people watching, on average. So, but I think it's kind of like with these guys. It's like they don't have the studio setup that I have, but they look a hell of a lot better than some of these other people out there. They don't have like the big helmet, the old stadium earphones on, It's like, it doesn't even make sense to me. So, but we're going to be ramping that up is one of the things that I want to do. We're going to be, got a lot of things we're going to be doing. So we might restart that Sports Chat YouTube channel, is I think what we need to do is just start it over from scratch. We have probably 12,500 subscribers, and maybe we'll simulcast some of the material onto that. But I think we just need to start a brand new YouTube channel and kind of just make it a new rebranding of it. It just, I think when it lost, when I wasn't on it for that amount of time, it's kind of like the Sports Chat Facebook group, right? As soon as I left it, even though I've come back, it's just never been the same. It's never been the same. So, I don't know. Anyone else that got anything they want to say, anything you're grateful for? Any things like that?
I'm just grateful for, the opportunity to be able to do this every day. I mean, it was not that long ago where I was just one of the people that was kind of logging on to YouTube and Sports Chat Place for picks of my own to sort of get advice. And then, one day I just reached out. I said, yeah, we'll give you a shot. And, since then it's just been all upward. It's been a great experience. It's been the best 4 years of my life working here. So
don't worry, Chris. We can get you right back to where you were in a hurry.
Okay.
Back to digging ditches. We always need digging ditches.
The fall is not that far down. The floor is very close.
So Rod and I actually have the best story. It's like, so Rod was like a guy who was out on the internet, like in different Facebook groups, giving out picks and, just coming by and like giving out all these picks and stuff. And he was winning and everything. And I was just like, how come you don't have a real picture? You're just hiding behind something. And, he had like all these cartoon pictures and stuff. And I was just like, you're just some coward hiding behind the picture. And he's like ripping into me. And we're like, I blocked him. It's like, and then it was like one day I don't remember how it happened, but I was like,
I put a picture up. Is what happened.
Yeah, Rob put a picture on. I was just like,
I had a little cartoon.
And then we had like the bro hug.
I'm real. And I put a picture up, and I say, see, there's my picture. I am not hiding behind anything. And I think I remember I had at that time I had so many people that were following me, so I just started tagging people, and then they started ripping into in that post.
Oh, it was just the whole shit fest.
It was just a mess.
It was a shit show.
Oh, it was.
It's like, maybe this wasn't the best idea I ever had. But then...
and then I'm sure everything cooled off. And
yeah. And then
a couple weeks later, we hashed it out, and we were all good again.
And then I begged Rod to be on the show because I didn't know hockey. I was doing the coin flip on the hockey games. We gotta find that. We gotta find that penny. We gotta find that penny. I know where it is too. The whole thing is, it's just sitting right out there in the living room on my desk. So I just gotta get it, and I'll put my penny up against the pole.
Remember, I challenged the lucky penny.
You got whipped.
The contest.
It's slaughtered. That penny was money. I should frame the penny and put it up on the wall.
Oh yeah, I think money last year.
Anyways, if there's anything you guys think I should add to the set, I'm going to be redesigning my set in the new year as well. I think I'm going to open it up a little bit. It's kind of became this cluttered mess. I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. Still with color. How about you, Brian? Anything you're grateful for?
I'm grateful that we still have active sports going on every day. So the 4 months the months that we didn't have sports, I was very bored. I was playing Minecraft with my son every day, which I guess is a good thing, bonding. But it also gave me an opportunity to take a chance and do something different, and I'm glad I did. So in some cases, COVID was a good thing for me. So I'm ready for a new year.
Well, what a lot of people probably don't know, and they say, how come you don't like Brian? And, you guys get along or whatever. So Brian was on my other site that I used to own. And they told everybody, all of the handicappers there, that if you come to our site, our site, Pick Dogs and Sports Chat, after I got Sports Chat back, which was a mess, right? It was a legal mess, and that was the bad place I was in. They said, they made an ultimatum, basically. And they said, if you go with Mitch, then you can't be with us. We want to delineate ourselves from him. So that's why we're delineating ourselves by smashing him like a grape, right? You feel delineated enough, boys? Because we ain't done delineating yet. We haven't even gotten started. It's like nothing more fun watching your enemies go broke, right? It's like go from like the giant house to like some, looks like a rent control tenement. But anyways.
Yeah, those people used to buy like 2 cars at Christmas.
Yeah. Now it's Matchbox cars. But that's, and that's what happens. You don't want to fuck with me. I am a spiteful, angry person. No, not anymore. Not as much as I was. But anyways, I can't go. I think I've probably gone further than I want to on that part of things. But anyways, what I was leading was saying that Brian had this had this thing, and a lot of the people, they stayed because they thought that was the sure thing, which didn't make any sense at all. But they stayed while Brian, Dana, Tony T, Kevin, Thomas, and Damien,
Joe D'Amico,
Al Ninos,
Tony Brown,
and they all came with me. They never even thought twice about it. Almost all of those guys, it wasn't even like, let me think about it. They all were like, no problem.
Oh, Damien Sash, I forgot.
Yeah, I said Damien.
I did.
I said Damien.
Well, yeah, the guys that I talked to that didn't come, they were just, I think.
Delusional.
Yeah. Too scared to take a chance, basically.
There was no chance to take. That's what they didn't understand is that there's no chance to take. That just because you cook the breakfast, it doesn't mean you're the one that created the restaurant. Right? Just because you're the guy that flips the eggs, it doesn't mean that it just, it's like, so you're the guy that, that's working the grill at McDonald's. It doesn't mean you came up with McDonald's, right? It means that you know how to manage a restaurant. It doesn't mean you built McDonald's. And I think that's the lesson. But it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's all working itself out as we knew it would. And it's all going exactly how we thought it would, and how most people thought it would. And, the people that didn't come with us, well, they're dead to me, right? The door is closed, so I don't really care.
Yeah, I think there's an opportunity for Sports Chat Place YouTube channel, and maybe to feature different cappers every night or something different.
Yeah, that's
Ron Romanelli, do a special night for Romanelli.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking with Sports Chat is that we go with the different cappers, doing different videos, but consistently, like 3 or 4 a night, I can teach all of the cappers to do the videos very quickly, if you're not doing the graphics, like the graphics part of the videos and setting up the graphics on each one of my videos is what takes way longer than doing the video. Way longer. So it's, typing in the name, putting in the things. If you don't have to do that part and that's done for you after in Final Cut by my nephews, then, so what? Anyways, I took Hawaii in this game. I think Chris Rod took the over.
The over.
Brian, what'd you take?
Well, I got my college football bowl total of the year, and I took Hawaii on the spread. I think it's a touchdown game.
I'm going to go play some golf. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great Christmas Eve. Oh, I'm going to be on the drive-thru.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to talk about since there's only one game.
I just got the list of participants.
You have a drive-thru tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come along if you want.
Oh, no. It's not that I have anything to do. I'd just rather be on a busier day. So.
Fair enough. Well, we got Alex Smart tonight, Al Ninos, Shane Mickle, myself, Mitch, and Rod are going to be there, as well as Tony. He's going to co-host with me. Going to be looking over if anybody's got tonight's college game as well as tomorrow's college basketball, NBA. We're going to give some previews on those, and NFL as well. So it's going to be a great show.
Yeah, because it'll basically be the weekend show.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Do we have something going on Friday? The Friday they doing a drive-thru?
Yeah, we're not doing a drive-through Friday.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll be on at halftime on Friday of the NFL game. So there.
Wow, so I get a day off on Friday.
No seafood tonight, Chris, huh?
Yeah, I know. Well, I apparently cleaned out the lake with Feast of Seven Fishes, but
What's your favorite seafood, Chris?
shrimp or scallops.
I like a lobster tail with butter.
Stone crab for me.
The ones that you get imported.
Yep, we got them in the refrigerator right now.
Oh my god.
Rod had a good hunk of beef he was ready to cook up the other day. So for Christmas.
Yeah, what are you doing? Steak Friday falls on Christmas.
Prime rib. It's prime rib Friday.
Rib.
Prime rib Friday. I bought a big 7-pound prime rib. It's a big 4-bone prime rib. The thing's like huge.
What are you doing today? Just gonna sit around with a 7-pound prime rib and go at it.
It's like he takes a picture. He's sitting there watching the college football game. He's got his hand around the prime rib.
It's kind of like the leftovers, right? You kind of go over, you pick. It's like, where did it go?
Leftovers are the best of the prime rib. You shave her up. You make nothing like a nice Philly with some onions and peppers, shaved prime rib, nice cheese. Oh, so good.
I think we're just doing like finger foods tonight, to be honest.
Yeah, tonight is just finger foods for us too. That's the usual Christmas Eve tradition for us. We got the cheese and the pickles and crackers and buns and
all thumbs up help on videos.
Yeah,
they all do. On the free pick videos, it helps too. I don't say it. Miss seeing the computer picture. You can get spread knowledge. It's like it costs like next to nothing. I just haven't had time to do it. I'll be back doing it again. It's like I need to find that time space to do it. It's not as easy as it looks. You see some of the other shows out there, right?
I don't know if we'll get to 500 likes on this show, but if we do, I'll give out one of my 3 premium plays that I have for Friday for Christmas Day. So
well, we'll do that
maybe
tomorrow.
We'll get 500.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Today, this is a tough show to get 500 likes on.
Yeah.
One pick.
It's a tough day. Yeah, we got 475 people watching, which is pretty amazing.
I think I might head out. I don't know. I need to get some eggnog.
I'm gonna go play some golf. Like I told everyone, I got new clubs for Christmas, but they're not here yet. So I've been playing my blades.
Must be nice. I wish I was playing golf today. I'm jealous.
Playing my blades with we got recoil shafts on them, so the ball goes like 10 miles in the air. It's the best.
Playing golf here, you better have a colored ball. That's for sure.
I might go in my backyard and practice my foot wedge.
I've been using the bright yellow Titleist, the Pro V1s that come in like the bright yellow.
Nice.
I went to the eye doctor yesterday. Oh man, to get my new bifocals, progressives. Man, it's gonna take a couple weeks to get them, but wow, are my eyes worse than I even thought they were.
He got trifocals.
He was like, "How do you even see?" He was like, "The guy was like, how do you even see?" It's like, but I'm gonna go with the bifocal glasses up. I might wear sometimes on the show, and then I'm get contacts for the readers. Wow!
Did you get surgery on your eyes? Laser surgery? Get them fixed.
Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. It's all going to a good cause. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Sorry about the other stuff. Probably went a little deeper than I wanted to, but I'm actually not that sorry. To me, I just don't understand it. It's like I don't think anything could be accomplished. It's like if you don't give me a chance to make it right, I'm not going to make it right, you know. Anyways, we'll always try and make it right here. Have a great day, everyone. We'll try and act more professional tomorrow. I'll even put on the there you go.
Hey.
Shit.
Probably can't see him without your glasses.
And Brian just got fired.
Where's these buttons? I can't see them. Well, I can't see nothing without my glasses on. So.
All right. Have a great day, everyone. We'll try and act more professional tomorrow. Have a great Christmas Eve.